Hey guys, and welcome to MedVize TV, where pharmacists like myself give you the information you need to better manage your health and medications. Today's topic, sleep issues. If you're not getting a good night's sleep, it's really important that you address this issue with either your healthcare provider or your pharmacist. It's super important that you get a full night's sleep every night. Now, if you are someone that's having sleep issues before you start any medications, I would highly recommend that you try to see if you can evaluate what's going on in your life to see if you can figure out what's causing your insomnia. Couple easy things I usually look out for are caffeine intake or alcohol intake in the evening. Unfortunately, alcohol is a great thing to actually help you fall asleep quickly. However, it does not prove to give you a full night's rest. Let's talk about sleep habits. Try to go to sleep at the same time every night, even on weekends. Try to keep your bedroom quiet with low lighting. Make sure your bedroom is only used for sleep or sexual activity. That way, when your mind sees you're in your room, it knows it's time for bed. Exercise regularly, but not too late in the evening. Exercising too late in the evening is actually a very common problem I see in a lot of my patients, especially because they're working from 9 to 5 and they get home, rest, get settled in, and then work out. Working out in the evening is actually a very common cause of insomnia. One thing you also want to do is set up a relaxing activity like an hour before you want to go to bed. For example, read a book or watch a show that's not too stimulating. No Game of Thrones, no Walking Dead. If you watch something very stimulating at night, that's going to kick your mind up and it's really not going to let you go to sleep. Make sure to limit your daytime naps to 30 minutes. If you sleep over 30 minutes during a daytime nap, you might have some issues going to sleep later on. Like I said before, avoid alcohol, avoid caffeine. Nicotine is also a well-known factor to cause sleep issues. So if you are a smoker, you should definitely stop. But if you haven't yet, make sure to use nicotine products more early in the day because that can be causing some sleep issues. And lastly, speak with a pharmacist about your medications. You might be on a medication that could be causing insomnia. So you've listened to this and you're still having trouble going to sleep, it might be time for a trip to the pharmacy. What can you use to help you go to sleep? The first thing I usually recommend is something called Benadryl. I only recommend Benadryl for people that can pinpoint what's going on in their life that's causing sleep issues. For example, someone that's having a hardship in their life, if they have jet lag or if they have a change in environment, a lot of times that's a specific issue that we know that's causing them to have troubles going to sleep. And Benadryl is usually going to be the best option for those people. The only problem with Benadryl is it can actually make you feel really drowsy the next day, or groggy, I should say. It also has some drug interactions with other medications you could possibly be taking. And it could also have some issues if you have certain health conditions. So there are some people that should not be taking Benadryl based on certain health conditions that they have. Now, the funny thing about Benadryl is listed as an allergy medication. Now, I'm really excited to tell you guys about this because it's going to blow your mind. So Benadryl, the active ingredient in Benadryl is something called diphenhydramine. Diphenhydramine is also the active ingredient in most over-the-counter sleep aids. So, fun activity for you. Go online or go to the pharmacy, look at like ZQuil or something like that, and then go look at the generic of diphenhydramine. They're the same exact medication. However, the ZQuil is probably going to be like $5 to $10 more expensive than having just regular generic diphenhydramine. Now, for people that are having more long-term sleep issues, the thing I recommend over the counter is something called melatonin. Melatonin is a natural product that helps people get back on their routine of normal sleep. The only problem with melatonin is it does take some time to work. It's not like Benadryl where it works immediately. Melatonin does take some couple days, even some weeks to really get you back on a good sleep routine. The reason I really like melatonin though, it's super safe. It doesn't really have any interactions with a lot of other medications that you might be taking, which means it's good to use long term. Now, if you've tried everything that I just covered and you're still having issues going to sleep, it might be time to make an appointment with your primary healthcare provider. You might need further evaluation and even a prescription medication to help you go to sleep. But again, I really want to stress the importance of this. If you are someone that's having issues with getting a full night's sleep or falling asleep at night, please address that immediately. As always, do not start or change the way you take any medications without first talking to your pharmacist or your primary healthcare provider. Well, that's all I have for today. If you have any other questions, please feel free to reach out to me. You can email me at richard@medvize.com. That's richard@medvize.com. Please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks for watching and take care.